Anyway, so let's go ahead to the next question now. I have it here. So the question is, my daughter never eats a single piece of fruit. Moreover, she's very choosy about the food. Why is it so? How to deal with it? However, she used to eat everything at the age of 2 to 2.5 years. So, food sensitivity is very common. Oh God, I can't see you. Hold on. Now I can see you. Great. I'm happy that it was helpful. Yeah. Now, a lot of kids are what you call them picky eaters. They don't find it comfortable. Even the sight of food will make them gag and they go, oh, oh, like, that kind of a gag. Do you think kids do gag on purpose? Do you think kids do gag on purpose? Yes, no? What do you think? Can you do gag on purpose? Like, oh, can you do that on purpose? No. Yes, Nidhi, you can't do that on purpose. It's a response which is the body's way of saying, oh my God, I am not going to take this inside my body because it is a threat. Okay, that's what the body is saying. So, what do I do? One, we do a lot of work around handling food because, the the cavity inside the mouth is also the tactile system. If I'm not comfortable touching the food here, if I'm not comfortable touching the food, if I'm not comfortable seeing the food, I will definitely not be comfortable putting it into my mouth. Yes, got that? So, what am I going to work upon? I used to tell a lot of parents that, play with food or play with food, not food, I would say, but suppose if I'm eating rice dal, so it's like a different kind of a texture. So, I will play with things that have that similar kind of a texture so that the child gets comfortable handling food. So that's the first step. I will never force food. Never, never. That's the first thing. Now, handling food is the first step. Second step is work on the deep pressure activities. We spoke a lot of deep pressure activities right now. Is the screen still blank? You can't see me, is it? Sunil says screen is black. Can you see me or you can't see me? Just say can see. Doesn't like the texture, so rejection of food. So gag. Yeah, doesn't like, matlab, it's not like a, you know what I mean? You can see me. Thank you. I'm not saying that, it's not a choice that I want to gag. It just happens. It's the body's instant reaction to take care of the body. So the first step, as I said, is handling food or handling textures which are similar to what a food would feel like. Second is about getting comfortable in the presence of food. We are never asking the child, you have to eat the food. No, we are not going to say that. You can eat that texture in front of your child, but we wouldn't make the child eat that kind of a food for sure. So, first is getting comfortable handling. Second is getting comfortable seeing and doing all of it with a clarity that mummy is not going to put this into my mouth. She will not force feed me. That is very important. Second step, you have to add up the vestibular activities. You have to add up the proprioceptive activities. Child has to get comfortable, swinging. And again, there are different ways that we swing. It could be a linear swing. It could be, and you must be wondering like why swing is related to a, picky eating, because the vestibular, proprioceptive and tactile, they all work together. So the few things that come to my mind, one, let the child be comfortable handling food. That may take, like I remember working with kids who were uncomfortable with taking food close to their mouth, and it was like 35, 40 attempts. The food will go up to here, and the child would say, I don't want to eat. I'm like, it's okay, no problem, keep it. And that is what we did for like 15, 20 days, even 30, 35 times, around a month. We would try once, food is here and the child can smell it. Oh my God, this is too much. And he would keep it up. And I'm like, it's okay. When the child feels that he has a choice and you will not force feed the child will try and form a relationship with the food. You get that, what I'm trying to convey? So we are never going to force feed the child. And then when these kids, and as I said, I work on the vestibular system also, I model eating that food also. And I'm like, wow, this is like, oh my goodness, I love this texture. It's so good. I'm actually like enjoying the food. I'm like modeling. I'm not expecting the child to do it. So handling food getting comfortable seeing the food, getting comfortable seeing the other person eat the food, you as a caregiver, as a parent, being ready ki, yeah, it may take me like 30 days and my child may still not be comfortable with it. When you are comfortable, you're not like, come on, why you're not doing it, what's happening, you're not passing that anger or that irritation to the child. So I used to like, so as I said, getting comfortable handling, taking it closer to the mouth, then taking it inside the mouth, but not having the need to chew or bite onto it. No, just feeling it and then we would remove it. So there was a very slow step by step transition that we do. While we did all of it, we were working on the deep pressure activities on the full body. Full body. It could be with a ball, it could be in a lycra, it could be with whatever, deep pressure. 20 minutes, if possible. So that's what we did. We also worked on with the vestibular system. There are certain reflexes which I can't teach over a YouTube live, but something like working on Babkin reflex, Babinski reflex, Moro reflex, fear paralysis reflex. Now, when I work around those reflexes, the child's body learns that, oh, I get scared, but I can calm down. Oh, I get scared, but I can calm down. I get scared, I can calm down. So this resilience is what starts developing in the system. That regulation to be comfortable and uncomfortable and uncomfortable and comfortable. So that resilience starts developing. And once you've done this enough, you would see in most of my kids, they start eating. They start like, I've had what do you call it, like big roadblocks where I was like, will he ever try and eat? And then the parent tried hard for like 3-4 months with all these things and vestibular work, and we also did the safe and sound protocol, therapeutic listening. We do everything, we integrate the primitive reflexes. Now once we've done all of it, then we used to see that suddenly, like at least in my experience, kids would be like, parent would say, yeah, she started eating that, oh yeah, he's doing that. So that is what would start coming in. So it's more about keeping that patience and working on it, not waiting, oh, why is it not happening now? Be ready, like it may take you 2-3 months along the way to get there, to reach there. So that's what the food, what you call the oral motor stuff is like, and it takes time. Yeah. So, and how to integrate those primitive reflexes, if you've not done, some of you I see have already done it, but I have a course called Primitive Reflex Integration for Emotional Regulation. I teach a lot of techniques on how to integrate it. Yeah, so that is one thing. Before you go, I wanted you to know about my app, autisminsights.com. Autism with an AWE. And in this app, what do you get? You get a 14-day free trial period to the foundation level. You get daily insights from my working for the last 23 years. What you see right now on YouTube, you get to meet me, hear me every day. You get my audio books, you get my recorded courses, you get my master classes. There's so much waiting for you. And I want you to experience it and grab that 14-day free trial for yourself.